Hello and welcome back to CAMPBELL Official. I'm Pindi and today we're going to be talking about one thing that is so important and probably you and many others have overlooked, and that is, you guessed it, your face shape. Today I'll be telling you how to identify which face shape you have, and I'll be giving you celebrity examples so you can kind of have a look at how they make up their face or what hair tricks they use to accentuate their features. Stay tuned and let's get started. The first face shape we have is the oval, and this one just means that your forehead, your cheeks and your chin, all the proportions are equal and symmetrical. Now this face shape can wear short hair, long hair, waves, straight. It suits them with everything. I for myself definitely have an oval face shape. As you can see, I've kind of pulled up my hair so you can see how you can identify better by looking at my face. And with the other ones, I'll be using celebrity examples. So a celebrity that has a similar face shape to mine, there's actually three. I'm going to start with CHARLIZE THERON. And here you can see I've put the picture showing you with long hair and with short hair. And you can really see how she highlights her cheeks. That's really good because with an oval face shape, the aim is to, show off those cheekbones that you have. So I, for myself, like to highlight my cheeks. And when I contour, I don't bring it all the way down. I kind of just leave it up here just to open up my face more and really show off those cheekbones. Now here is the second celebrity with an oval face shape. Here we have JADA Pinkett Smith, and what I really like is that JADA has been quite edgy with her hairstyles. I mean, recently now you can see she's completely shaved off her head because, as she has said, she suffers from alopecia. I do not know much about it, but I do know that it starts with hair loss and other things that are linked with it. So if this is you, don't worry about it. I do believe dermatologists are working on finding, something to alleviate and stimulate hair growth, but I'm not sure about this. I'm not a doctor. But as you can see, JADA Pinkett really rocks short hair, blonde hair, long hair. And what I really like about her features is that, her eyes are the main focus, kind of like these sharp cat eyes. And you can really see that definition of her cheekbones and her chin. Here is the third celebrity with an oval face. Here we have Julia Roberts, and I've never really seen Julia Roberts with very short hair. She usually likes to go for long, soft curls or a more layered look with a middle part or a side part. So these are some of the options you have if you want to try having long hair. If not, a pixie cut or a shaved head works just as well with oval because, hey, you can pull off anything. Now here's a quick makeup tip to accentuate your features. I like to put on blush on the plumpest part of my cheeks, and that just makes them seem a little bit more fuller, and it can even give you a more youthful appearance. If you know how to contour, if you don't know, there's lots of good videos you can check out on YouTube. But what I like to do with contouring is the number 3. I kind of start here, a little bit here, and then come the way down. So I don't let the darker shade go all the way, just a little bit here, just to lift up my face and show off those cheekbones. But always remember, choose something that is, something that you're comfortable with, not just what everybody else is going with. And also, when you're shopping for sunglasses, you can actually pull off any and almost every sunglass shape, so that's definitely a bonus. Let's move on to the second face shape. And here is our second face shape, and this is the heart-shaped face. So literally, if you put it like so, it means that your forehead is a little bit broader, and when it comes down to a pointed chin. So obviously you can see I'm not a heart-shaped face. My chin is a little bit wider, and with heart-shaped faces, they more have a narrow chin that comes down like this. So an example with the first celebrity I want to show you is Eva Longoria. So you guys remember her from Desperate Housewives. I really loved her in that role, and I actually thought the hairstyles were pretty spot on. So if you have a heart-shaped face, what kind of hairstyles should you go for? You definitely want to go for a hairstyle that creates volume on the lower part of your face because it's narrow, and that's just to create balance with the top and the bottom. But more on hairstyles and more makeup tricks in my next video. For now, I just want to help you identify what face shape you are and what styles you can rock. That will come a little bit later. Let's go into our second celebrity with the heart-shaped face. Here we have at number 2, Naomi Campbell. Love, love, love Naomi. If you don't know her, wow, but I think everybody knows Naomi Campbell. She's an iconic supermodel from the UK, and she's a perfect example of a heart-shaped face. Now, Naomi usually rocks all sorts of hairstyles, bangs, something long, and again, I've never really seen her with a short hairstyle. Like I said, the aim with a heart-shaped face is to create some balance at the bottom. And coming in, our third last celebrity for the heart-shaped face is Reese Witherspoon. Here is Reese Witherspoon. If you can see here, she has a heart-shaped face, and you know, she actually usually has a middle part that kind of brings down the forehead and loose curly waves coming down and cascades at the bottom that evens out the narrowness of the chin. So in my next video, I'm going to be giving you examples of types of hairstyles that you can try and how to do them in a few easy steps just to make your life a little bit simpler. Now, just to remind you, why is this important? Personal style is not just about clothes, but your overall appearance, and that includes your face shape, knowing what works, knowing what doesn't, because as you're dressing yourself, you're going to need to wear accessories like sunglasses or even seeing spectacles, and you need to make sure that you choose the right shape for you. Let's look at our third shape. Our third shape is the long face shape. Now, that doesn't mean it looks bad. It just means that your features are a little bit stretched out. And what you can do is supplement that with hairstyles like a bob, just to create some width and not very long hairstyles like straight hair. An example here is TERI Hatchet. She has a long face shape, and I don't know if you guys remember her from Desperate Housewives, but she actually played one of my favorite characters, and I think her name was Susan. Give it a watch if you've never watched it before. So good. So back to it. She actually doesn't usually have her hair long and straight because that makes your face look a bit fuller. What you want to do is get some volume on the side, so you can try something like a bob or even a pair of bangs, because that shortens up the forehead and creates some dimension on your face. The second celebrity with a long face shape is Sandra Oh. Now, Sandra Oh, if you don't know her, she's actually more famously known for her role in Grey's Anatomy. And yeah, I mean, she has a perfect example of a long face shape, and usually she creates some width by having soft curls in her look, and I've never seen her with short hair. Obviously, that would make the forehead appear even longer. So the main aim with long face shapes is you want to create some width on the side. You can play up with some volume, with some curls. Try to avoid having just straight hair, because that elongates your face even more. And here is the third celebrity with a long face shape. Now, the third celebrity with a long face shape is Lisa Kudrow. You might know her as the character Phoebe from the sitcom Friends, and I actually liked her. I thought she was the funniest one on the show. Anyway, what you can do is see that she has these waves coming down, almost like cascading, and look at her eyebrows. Now, she doesn't create an overarched eyebrow because that would just make her forehead look even longer. Instead, try to go for a less arched look and a more curved look. This makes your features look more softer and also shortens the length of your forehead. Moving on to face shape number 4. And the next one is a square face shape, and we are starting off with our celebrity example, Jennifer Aniston. Now, she's also from Friends, and she played the character Rachel. And as you can see, usually they try to add some depth to her hair, but also feminizing her face, not making it look so angular, but creating some softness around. So how can you achieve this with not just hair, but with makeup? What you want to do is use a sort of darker powder or perhaps a concealer to just bring in the roundness of your shape, and just going in lightly around it. This brings your features a bit closer and doesn't make them look so boxy, and creates a nice curve around it. Let's look at the second celebrity with a square face shape. And this is Margot Robbie, the Australian actress known for acting in so many roles, but I really liked her in Focus with Will Smith. I thought that was a pretty cool film. And as you can see, Margot will never have short hair. She usually has long hair, because this creates that soft, round texture around the face and softens that angularity that you often find with someone with square face features. And that's because the features are quite sharp, you know, the forehead, the cheekbones, and the jaw is actually quite sharp as well, giving it that square outline. Let's look at celebrity number 3. And here we have Rosario Dawson. Love Rosario Dawson. I think she's such an amazing actress. And like you can see, she has a very angular face. And that's because she has a sort of angular, broad forehead. And what she does to soften that is open up a middle part and slight curtain bangs and lots of waves just to create that softness around the face. Now let's look at the next face shape. And here we have the next face shape, and actually our last face shape. This is the round one. So if the person has round face shape, that means they don't have any defining sharp features. So all you have to do is create them, and you can do this with contouring and highlighting. Now the first person I want to show you is Drew Barrymore. Prime example of someone with a sort of rounder face shape, and what she does, you can see, is plump out those cheeks by highlighting, concealing, and you can actually play around with blush to create some dimension above here. And what you want to do is also create some dimension on your forehead, so don't forget to put a slightly darker concealer here, highlighting your hairline. Now, what kind of hairstyle do you usually see on Drew Barrymore? Curls, usually long, nothing short, and that's just to create some shape and outline around the face. Let's look at the second celebrity. Next we have Isla Fisher. Oh, she is so cute. I don't know if you guys remember her from the movie Confessions of a Shopaholic. Oh, I loved it. I should actually maybe watch that later today. Anyway, Isla Fisher is also an example of a round face shape, and what I like is that she's quite daring with her lipstick choice. That's because it really draws attention to her mouth and creates some dimension coming down from the cheek all the way down here. And you can try that with a bold lip red color, something that stands out and draws the focus to this line of your face. She usually goes for longer hair, cascading waves, like again, just to create that soft silhouette around her face. And next we have our third and final celebrity for the round face shape. And our last celebrity for the round face shape is UNITY. Hey, UNITY, that's a unity. Queen Latifah. She's such a talented artist, and here she is with the round face shape. Now, if you notice that her cheeks are often looking a little bit fuller, but actually more defined than a usual round face shape, that's because the power of contouring. That's something that I really think you should learn. If you have this face shape, just work with the number 3 slightly longer just to create that definition. She usually has nice lip color going on, and also I noticed that she focuses on really highlighting her hairline and going for cool styles on the side to create that definition, some curls, and if it's straight, she'll have a high pony and just create some shadow around here, either with contouring or with a darker powder. I really hope this video has helped you identify your face shape. If you'd like to know more about hairstyles, accessories, and more makeup tips to work out your features, please stay tuned and follow up on my next episode. From me to you, stay styling, stay slaying, lots of love. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment. Let me know all the things. I look forward to hearing from your feedback. Bye!